Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Dow Academy Online Learning. We look forward to seeing you all back in class. But for now, stay home, stay safe, and remember to always wash your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds. Let's begin.
Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to look at an exciting topic, and that is the sun, the moon, and the earth. But today we just want to look at the moon, and under the moon we want to look at the phases of the moon. Phases of the moon. What do we understand when we say phases of the moon? Yes, phases of the moon means these are different ways in which we see the moon. The different ways in which the moon looks to us when we are here on earth. So those are what we call phases of the moon. Now, for us to understand better, we'll look at a drawing that we are going to see very shortly. Right. That is when I said we are going to see the diagram very shortly. We have this diagram with us in front of us. The first one, I hope you can see, we have number 1. This is called the new moon. It is called the new moon. As you can see under the new moon, the whole moon looks dark. Okay? We have number 2. So it goes to number 2. Number 2, the moon is going to be seen like now we are seeing a bit of light. And when we start seeing the light, we now use the word waxing. The moon has started waxing. And as you can see, this is called a crescent, a moon crescent. I'm sure you all know about the crescent. So this is a moon crescent. From the moon crescent, we move to the first quarter. So the moon moves into what we call the first quarter. Under the first quarter, as you can see, one part, half of the part is in the light and the other part is in the dark. So this is the first quarter. Half is light and half is dark. From there, then the moon moves into where we are going to see 3/4 of the moon in the light. 3/4, as you can see, there is a small part here. Here it is half dark. Here it is at least a crescent, just like this one here, a crescent. But 3/4 of the moon is now under the light. So here now, because we have 3/4 of the moon that is under light, it is called waxing gibbous. As you can see here, waxing gibbous. From there, we have now what we call a full moon. A full moon. Under a full moon, you can see that the whole moon is light. The whole moon is under light. And that's where we can even see now clearly From the full moon, now it starts becoming dark again. Again, darkness starts coming in. When darkness starts coming in, now we no longer use the word waxing. We use the word waning. Waning instead of waxing, but we use waning. So this is waning gibbous. Then we have our last quarter. The last quarter is also called the second quarter of the moon. Second quarter moon. And under second quarter moon, we have one side is light, and on the other side, it is in darkness. Just like we had in the first quarter. And our last phase is the waning crescent. The waning crescent is just like the one in waxing crescent. Only that, in this case, we have the light that is falling on the moon in a crescent way. So this is our last phase. Now, boys and girls, just to go over what we have said. We have said the moon goes through different phases. The first phase is the new moon. The second phase is the crescent. The third phase is the first quarter. And then we have the waxing gibbous. The fifth is the full moon. Then we have the waning gibbous. And then the seventh phase is the last quarter or the second quarter moon. And the last one, which is the eighth, we have the waning crescent. So boys and girls, these are the phases of the moon. And we said the phases of the moon are different ways the moon looks to us here on earth. This is the earth. All right. So those are the phases of the moon that we have looked at today, boys and girls. So your exercise will be coming shortly. Just sit back and relax and enjoy your lesson. Thank you very much. See you in the next lesson.